What's up, everybody? It's Matt from Peter Glenn, and in this video we're going to show you how to get the right size helmet for your noggin to make sure you can protect yourself and stay safe and stay riding for the rest of your life. Let's check this out. All right, so helmet sizing is actually a really easy thing. It's all about a measurement, but there are some little things here and there that can kind of be some variables when it comes to sizing your helmet. So right off the bat, these helmets are meant to protect you, keep you safe. If the helmet doesn't fit, one, if it's too small, it's just uncomfortable. But the main thing is if it's too big and it doesn't fit snug around your head, it can't protect your head properly. If you're hitting your head on the ground, the main thing is for this helmet to take up all of the impact. And if your head is not against the shell or against the padding inside the helmet, when your head hits, if the helmet hits and your head can hit the inside of the helmet, that's not really gonna protect your head. Also, with a lot of the new systems like the MIPS, like the WaveCell, and a lot of these systems that move with your head, those are actually designed to slow down rotational trauma. Yeah, when you hit your head, it's a lot of impact, but also you're falling forward, you're moving, and when your head hits, your brain actually is floating in fluid and it can actually rotate real quick inside your head when your head stops. And these systems like MIPS, WaveCell, etc., they're actually designed to kind of move a little bit inside the helmet and kind of rotate inside the helmet. So when your head hits, the helmet stops, but your head can move a little bit, and it significantly slows down that rotational trauma and makes the helmet a lot safer. But again, if it doesn't fit right, it can't do its job. Pretty much all helmets will give you a centimeter, basically size range, and that is basically the circumference of your head. This Windham from Anon is a size medium, and that's for a 56 to 59 centimeter head. Now, the reason this one does have, a little bit wider range, which is nice, is they actually have this fit system. And this is something that's becoming standard on a lot of helmets these days, whether it's a BOA that you can crank down, whether it's an elastic piece that helps grab your head. They basically will give you a little bit of a size range, and that's something that is gonna grab your head. And again, it's gonna fit nice and snug on your head. And when you do pop it on, you basically wanna loosen the thing up all the way. You throw it on your head, see how it fits. If you need to crank it down, you can really feel it tighten around your head. But again, that's gonna give you the best fit and it's gonna give you the best protection. Now, another thing that a lot of people like to do is a lot of people like to say, oh, I gotta wear a beanie underneath my helmet. And this is something that's personal choice. A lot of people like to do it for the style points. A lot of people think they do it because you need to have extra warmth under your helmet. Personally, I say do not do this. The reason is, it's basically designed to keep your head warm. These are winter helmets for going out in the winter. They are designed to keep your head warm. If it's a very cold day or you just have, a low tolerance for cold, find one of those really thin beanies that's specifically meant for going underneath your helmet, or even those balaclavas. They are designed to go underneath the helmet, and they do actually add some warmth, but they don't add a lot of thickness, so the helmet is going to fit properly. Now, the reason I say this is if you took a regular beanie and you put it underneath your helmet, and again, you get to that day where you're like, oh my God, it's so warm, it's spring riding days, I am sweating like crazy. Well, now you take that beanie off and you throw the helmet on, and now you actually have a helmet that does not fit and it's not gonna protect you. So as cool as the beanie looks underneath your helmet and as warm as it can be, just leave the ear pads on. If you need that extra warmth, get those really thin beanies, but don't get a helmet to fit over a beanie because it's gonna be the wrong size in the long run. Now, another variable that actually comes into play, we all have different shaped heads. Another reason that these helmets have that wide size range is that, yeah, your head could be 56 centimeters around, but somebody else could have the exact same size head and you actually could fit into slightly different helmets. Now, the reason is your head could be a little bit longer. Your head could be a little bit wider. It might be closer to perfectly round. But if your head is longer or wider, it is gonna fit differently inside of a helmet. So if you do get a new helmet and you didn't have a chance to try it on before you bought it, pop that thing on, see how it fits, make sure that there's no pressure here, there's no pressure here, or in some weird spots because you might have a slightly different shaped head. and go from there. Everybody's head is shaped different and all the helmets are shaped different. I've actually tried on helmets within Anon's line that 2 different helmets, one helmet fit me great, one helmet didn't fit me great. Find that one helmet. You can always exchange something. You can always get a different helmet, but always make sure to have a helmet that does fit you properly. And the perfect place to start is with that circumference, and then go from there. It's just a matter of trying it on and making sure that it fits right and it feels right and it's not sitting too low or sitting too high on your head. Because again, if it doesn't fit right, it's not gonna protect you right. And a good thing to know, 2.54. If you have a tape measure that you can measure around your head with and it doesn't have centimeters on it, there's 2.54 centimeters in an inch. So measure your head in inches, multiply that number by 2.54, and you instantly have your measurement in centimeters. If you got any questions beyond any of the stuff that we talked about in the video, definitely leave some comments down below. We're on there every single day trying to answer your questions. We want to make sure we get you into some rad gear, but most importantly, we want to make sure that it fits you right and it can protect you right. Also, make sure to like, subscribe, definitely get that notification bell on too so you can find out when all the new videos drop. Grab yourself a new helmet, make sure that thing fits right, and get out and ride. Because any day of riding is a good day of riding.